Jessica, the Sweetwater Stitcher, and I am back with another episode of my Flosstube. Today is episode 49, and I always forget to check, so I haven't been saying the numbers, but I wanted to check today because I knew I was getting close to 50. So next video will be my 50th video, which is so hard to believe that I started a little over a year ago, and then I have gotten to this point in my video Flosstube journey. And thank you to all of you who have subscribed and who keep coming back, and those of you who are new, who are just joining me, welcome. And I hope you'll find something on my video today and past videos that you enjoy. Today is today is Friday, May 12th. I was going to film yesterday, but my son had his Mother's Day tea, and by the time I got home and got settled, there wasn't a lot of time to get my video recorded. So I went ahead and just postponed it till today. It's been 2 weeks since I have seen you. I have tried a few things on Instagram. I've tried some video reels and a couple stories to show you what I was starting to work on. I will be honest, I had my plan at the beginning of the month to work on, I had a basket of choices, and I was going to work on each one of them for about 3 days. And much like April, my May is just as crazy with end of the year things for my kids and just all the things. I feel like finally when this month is over, I think I will be able to breathe again. But when my life has a lot going on, I feel like my stitching also follows suit, where I have a really hard time settling in on one project. And so I feel like I bounce around a lot in those times of life, which is totally fine. It's my craft and my stitching, but I am excited to hopefully soon be able to settle in on a project and get some good progress on a certain project. I have made progress on the different ones that I've worked on, but like I said, I just feel like kind of all over the place. And I'm sure many of you guys can relate as well. Really quick, I want to make a special shout out to all of the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. I don't want to leave it till the end because I don't want to forget. And how could I forget, as being a mother myself? But on Sunday, it is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day. I hope that you are able to do something fun with yourself, with your children, your family, whatever it might be that brings you joy. I hope that you're able to do that this weekend. We have a few plans. I'm just hopefully on Sunday I can do a little bit of stitching. I have a Mother's Day start, which I'll share with you guys, and I'm really excited to start it, and I'm hoping to be able to make some decent progress on it before the end of the month as well. One little announcement I wanted to make, and this is more on a personal level. I decided a few weeks ago to apply / they asked me at the school to be an assistant at my girls' preschool. So next year I will be a pre-K assistant in a 4-day class. So that will be from 9 to 1, 4 days a week. And then my daughters will also be going to school on Friday. So I have 1 day to kind of do what I need to do, that kind of thing. And my son will be in kindergarten. So it'll be a new adventure. I'm really excited about it. I was previously a teacher, and someone brought it up, and I really hadn't thought about it. And then when I started thinking about it, I said, this would be fun. My mom said, when I asked her, do you think I'm crazy for doing this? She said, well, you can do anything for a year. And I thought, well, that's a good way to look at it. I can do it for a year, and if it's great, continue. And if it doesn't work with my schedule, then I don't have to do it the next year. But I'm really excited, like I said, and I will still be doing Flosstube. I will still be stitching. I'm sure I'll need it after working with the preschoolers. But I love kids, and I enjoy being around, and they'll be adults, so I can have adult conversations, which I don't have a lot of being staying at home. So I'm excited about that, but I wanted to put that out there. I know I've talked to a few different people about it, but I just wanted to make that announcement. I am also excited about StitchCon coming up. I am going to StitchCon Weekend A, and I am also in the midst of trying to finish my small for the Smalls Exchange. I finally settled on a project and the theme that I'm going to base my package around. I also was watching someone's video, which then led me down a rabbit hole of maybe I'll make some little zipper bags for my table mates. So I think I'm going down that hole. I ordered the stuff. I haven't yet sewn them. When I'm doing that, I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to attempt that. I have some other ideas if that fails, but we'll see. So I'm excited, getting ready I have all my childcare lined up at home, but I'm excited for that. That's the second weekend in June. That's coming up. And then the other retreat I am going to is Chantel's with 141 Design Company, the pep rally. And that is September 8th through the 10th. There is still spots available. If you are interested, you can email her. And I know that her website is almost finished, and she will have the landing page back up for that. And then I'm also going to the Beach Please retreat, which is hosted by Stacie's Stitches Creative Studio. And that is February 22nd through 24th of next year, but she has sign up now. She also has, and I'm not sure if you put this on your initial sign up sheet or if you do it when you get there, but she has a promotion going now that if you refer a friend, you who refer them can get $5 towards shopping at the retreat. So if you already are going and you get some of your friends to go, each friend you can get some extra spending money to use at the shop. So if you are going, she does have a Facebook group. In case you haven't gotten into the Facebook group, she's been posting different things about the retreat. So go ahead and make sure you're in the group. And if you're not going, sign up. It should be really fun. So that's the retreats stuff. And then, let me see. Oh, one other thing I wanted to talk about, then I'm going to get into my whips, is the series that's by Pine Mountain Designs, the Life is Just a Bowl series that I'm getting the kits from, or for. I noticed, I'm pretty sure that on the Pine Needles website, they have the patterns for sale, but I also saw that Fat Quarter Shop has the PDF, and I believe they're getting the paper of just the chart. So if you were not able to get in the club and you want to stitch those, you can get them from Fat Quarter Shop as well. And I'll put links to that below, but I saw that the other day, and I know that there were people who were interested in doing them but weren't able to get in the club. So I'll let you guys know, or I'll put that down below. Okay, I don't think these are in order, but I'm just gonna show what I have. For my mania, like I said before, I was going to be stitching on 8 different projects for 3 days each, and then I'm going to stitch on a Christmas piece, which I had everyone vote on last week for a week. So far, I stitched on the first one for 3 days, and then ever since my kind of 3-day rotation, because of the chaos just kind of going on in life in general, my stitching, I haven't stuck with 3 days, but you'll see I have gotten some progress on some of these projects. So this is the first one. This is Summer Jubilee by Blackbird Designs. And this project is out of the Souvenirs of Summer book, which is also available at Fat Quarter Shop if you are looking for this. And this I am stitching on 30 count. I cannot think of what the color is now. It's a Weeks Dye Works color. It's a blue. Cannot think of what it's called. But this is where I got. I did do about 2.5 days, and then the night of the third day, I had to put it down. I was having Twilight. I was having a hard time seeing the holes. I was using a light board. I was doing all of the things. But I feel like because I haven't stitched on dark in a while, I need more time for my eyes to adjust to stitching on it. So I will get back to this. This is one of my favorite Blackbird charts. So I will, at some point, I'm not sure if it will be this year, I will finish this. But I was excited to get a decent start on it so that when I do pick it back up, I can easily get working on it. My next project was Old Glory, and this is a Patreon chart from Teresa Kogut from this month, and it is for tiers 2, 3, and 4. So if you were to join Teresa Kogut's Patreon today at even the tier 2, you would be able to get this chart. They are available all month long, and then once the month is over, she puts them into her secret shop, which if you are a Patreon, you get a password to go into. So then next month, this chart would be paid in the shop, but you do have to be a Patreon to get it. But it is so cute. And as of right now, I'm just stitching it as it is. And mostly I believe the called for colors. And this is on a fabric by Fox and Rabbit called Tornado. And I love the colors. It reminds me of Murky, except for Murky has more of where the blues are in here. It's more of a green. So this is like has the tan background with blue modeling, and it is so fun for patriotic. So I'm really excited about getting back to this. I have this in a bag, which I shared on my Flosstube, and it's one of my favorites. Again, it's Teresa Kogut. It is by BlackCatxStitchery. And this is the back. This is my favorite pattern from this line, which is Bright Stars. And then on the inside has the stars. So pretty. The combination is really pretty. And you'll see I have another piece from someone else in this same fabric, but I just love this. And the flower pot with the flag, it doesn't get much better than that. So that was my second start. Then I worked on Every Opening Flower. So this wasn't, I was kind of ready to do something that wasn't patriotic. And now also at this point, I was deciding I love decorating for the seasons, but I am getting a little bit exhausted switching out for every season. I have so much different seasonal pieces that I love to see them, but I really want to make my mantle over my fireplace something that is more everyday, and then I can add in pieces around, like on the bottom or in some other places in my family room, but leave my mantle. I might do some switching like on the big piece, but leave most of it for every day. So I decided I really want to get this stitched. I want to get it professionally framed, and then I want to put this on my mantle for all the time. I think it is so beautiful. So I had shown this last time that I had gotten a decent amount done. And this time I was able to get all of the borders in. So all of the top border and the side and down here, I finished getting all of that framed out. And then I worked on some of the letters over here. The house still needs to be filled in the willow, and this is the big flower pot. And then this is, oh, there's bird here. That's what I started. And then letters. So, I mean, I do still have quite a bit to do, but I kind of wanted to get the framework so that I knew, and I could go off like down here. I could do some, or I could do some up here to kind of bounce around a little bit. So I am excited about getting back to that. And I really want to get, I don't know if I will get it done this month, but I want to get it done soon because like I said, I'd love to put that up for all the time. My next project I have, that's my StitchCon Small. I did start that a little bit. I pulled out Land That I Love, which I love this. I love patriotic stitching. I knew I did, but I am coming to find that it really just makes me happy. And I kind of want to do patriotic or have a patriotic piece going all the time. So I have enough of them to be able to do that. I ordered some new fabric for this because I think I said this in the last video. I had started it on Platinum by Weeks. I loved it. But the piece I was able to get had very, very little margin for framing. And I just kept thinking, and I'm like, I'm going to do it myself. And then after I had my other piece professionally done, I just thought, this is a really big piece. And after I've spent all of this time completing this large of a piece, I really think I would like to have it framed to where I knew everything was perfect, because I am still practicing, and not that there's anything wrong doing your own. I just, after all of that work, I think I want to get this framed. So I said, let me get a piece that's big enough that I can have someone else do. So I have plenty of margin on this. This is actually the called for, which is Weeks Dye Works 10 Roof. And I was able to get this corner, some letters, and then I was trying to get down to this flower pot motif, which is over here. And I know everyone's seen this before. So that was what I'm working on. So I'll go back to working on that motif. So I love this, and I know this is going to be a long-term piece, but in my opinion, it will be completely worth it. And this is in one of my favorite Michelle Lee Quilt bags. That I have is I pulled out a whip from last year, which is Live on Little from Plum Street Samplers, which I was inspired to get out by the Farm Girl Dry Goods retreat this past weekend. I kept seeing all the posts of the new release of the pattern from the retreat. I kept seeing all the Plum Street, and as you guys know, I love Plum Street. So I'm like, let me pull out my Live on Little. So I had started it last year, and I had gotten a little bit done. I wasn't that far. And I had gotten to the roof, and I was filling the roof in, and I was not loving the coverage I had on the roof. So I kept going back and forth. Do I want to switch the fabric? Do I want to get hog bristle, which is what it's stitched on? And I had that. And I looked, and I went back and forth. I asked many different people, what did you stitch it on? What did you stitch it on? Because this piece is so big, I'm like, I want to be in love with the fabric I'm stitching on if I'm going to ever get this finished. So after many asking, I landed on 36 count Winter Brew by R&R, which is what Ginger Shull used. And she had some different back and forth on what fabric to use too. So I know she was feeling my pain. But I restarted it. I'm not that far, but I did get a decent, like some of the border. And first of all, I love this fabric in the first place. But I just love the coverage on here. This is 36 count Winter Brew by R&R. I'm using 1 strand of floss over 2 linen threads. So I was able to get all of this, and I got down to the water. And I know Chris the camping stitcher, she was trying to convince me to do the whole bottom and all the sea creatures, but I really think I love how Ginger did it with just the waves, and I think I'm going to end up doing that for the pure fact that I really want the house to be the focus. And to me, with the animals at the bottom, it kind of makes me want to look at the animals. So I'm thinking I might stitch like the whale or the lobster or something somewhere else and have it in a bowl. But I really want the house to be the main part. So I'm very excited, and I'm glad I switched my fabric because I'm really motivated to get to this. There's no way I'm getting this done this year because this water is crazy, but I do want to get some more of this done. So I'm excited and motivated. And this is in a bag that I bought last year when I started this from Joyful Stitching, and I love this bag. And again, I feel like a lot of people are probably the same way. When I see a bag, like I see one of my bags, I know what's in the bag just because I have a memory of this bag. Okay, this has this project, because for some reason when I put them in the bag, I like think about this is this kind of project, it's going in the bag. So I'm sure I'm not the only one. Okay, the next one was the one that won, the Christmas one, which was Noel Sampler. And this is a bag from Christy from Crosshatch Quilts I was able to get last year. I love this bag so much. I love this fabric line too. But Noel Sampler overwhelmingly won, and I did pull this out and I worked on it for 2 days, so I haven't fully worked on a week, and I just was trying to fill in the house. And I'm using all the called for colors on this, which is all DMC. And this is on 32 count Seraphim Winter White. And I am stitching with 2 strands. So I did not get that much done, but I just started filling in the house. I filled in the rest of the windows, and then I started filling in the house. Because once that gets done, I mean, there's still more, but I feel like that's a big part. And then just, this is kind of sporadic. And then I also need to get to this border, but this is coming along. And if I put in some more days consecutively, I think I can make some good progress on this. So depending on how my Mother's Day start, if I get some momentum on that, I might keep going on that. But then I think I'm going to get to this next and do like 3 or 4 more days on it and see how much I can get done. And then this one I did a little bit more on. I just one day picked it up because I thought, oh, I'll put some more stitches. I had started this, which is America the Beautiful. And I'm still waiting on my other chart from them. And this was on Silver Fox 32 count. So I was able to get some more of the flag done. And I went to go start the letters, and I think I'm actually going to do the letters in the navy color and not the white to try to get them to stand out some more. But I just thought the flag looked really pretty on this. So another fun patriotic. And again, that was America the Beautiful by Stitching with the Housewives. And let's see what else is in my bag. I think that is all that of my whips. Let's just... And then I also did start on a small Plum Street sampler for my exchange at StitchCon. And I'll show you, this is the one I'm doing. So my bag will be Americana themed. I am not doing it in these colors. So that will be a surprise as to what it looks like, but I'm really excited about that. All right, let's get to my notes here. Okay. just trying to figure out what to talk about next. Let me go ahead and talk about my Mother's Day start. And then I'm going to announce the giveaway winners from last video. And then I'll talk about my haul. And then I have a really special giveaway at the very end. And it's kind of a big giveaway in honor of Mother's Day and a very generous gift from one of a great stitching store. So I'll tell that at the end, but you want to stay tuned until the very end because the giveaway is very good. All right, so this is in a bag, and let me find who it's by because it's really pretty. It's called Whimsical Affairs, and this is the card. Whimsical Affairs, and it's on Etsy. And this is the beautiful bag. When I saw, I don't even know how I found it. I think it was on Instagram. The blue birds, and this is part of one of the new French General lines. So pretty. So then I thought the other day, I'm like, I really want to have a Mother's Day start. And so what I did, and I wanted it to be a Blackbird designs because I didn't really have, I have the one patriotic one, but I'm like, I really want to have a Blackbird going. And so I texting with Holly, Mrs. Jones Stitches, and asked, what do you think I should do? So we came up with 3, and then I narrowed it down and picked this one. So the one I'm going to start is What Remains. And I've had this for a while, but I just haven't stitched it. So I love this so much. And I chose my own colors, but I kind of like tried to base them off of the colors on the pad, like the called for. So they are similar. It's nothing crazy. Like it's pretty much the same. But these are the colors. Let me put it on a board. That I'm doing. And I am going to do it on 36 count Thornfield by Needle and Flax. So these colors on this fabric, and I am very excited to start this. And I am going to, because one thing I loved about this is I love the sentiment. It has 3 small flower pots, which I have 3 kids. So I think I'm going to, somewhere around each of them, I'm going to put my kids' initials. And then like the big one, is kind of like the mom, and then the kids and the house and so on and so forth. So I just thought it was fun, and it has like some sentimental value, and I might somehow I will put 2023, since this is when I am doing it. But I might try to somehow I might just put Mother's Day on the back, but I just love this so much. So if anyone wants to join, feel free. I'm not going to make a hashtag or do a sal or anything, but I am going to start this on Sunday. So if any other one has this and has been wanting to start it, there's an excuse to start something. So again, and if I get some momentum and get working on that, I will try to keep continuing throughout the week, or a couple days at least, and then probably get to Noel sampler, hopefully. Unless my mood changes, which is what keeps happening, is I say I'm going to do something and then I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to do something else. All right, so that's my Mother's Day start. Then let's see, what are my notes? Okay, so this is a partially haul, and then this is my plan for next month. So I was able to get from Jody, who is Simply Stitching Ocala, and Jess from Como Stitches. They did a collaboration where Jess made the bag, and there's a thread bed in here, and then Jody, who's Simply Stitching Ocala, made the thread or the Ort container, which you can see all of I've been using this. So these came together, And Jody had 10 on her her Instagram, and Jess had 10 in her shop, so you had to get it from one of them. But in this bag, I have my plan for June, which is to stitch the smalls from this book. And if you check out Chantel at 141 Design Company, she has a video on her YouTube already. She's already started and has her dough bowl almost full with hers. I'm saving it for next month. She said that they are going extremely fast, so I'm really excited. And I have in here some different fabrics I'm going to use. Excuse the crinkle. Okay, so the fabrics I pulled to use, I am using all the Aura Floss. I'm getting the box, it's on the way. But these are some of the fabrics I pulled. This is just 36 count flax. This is 28 count white with many dots. Then I have Kimberly's light blue, the Ada 14 count gingham. I have this, which is Celestine from Fiber on a Whim. It's like a blue color. And then I just have some antique white, 32 count. So somehow I'm gonna mix all these together. I may or may not add the pink. I have not 100% decided on that, but I'm definitely gonna mix and match these different fabrics with my Aura Floss and have that for my bowl. And one other thing I bought to put in the bowl is this is from Chantel at 141 Design Company. She has this for sale in her Etsy shop. And this is an antique sampler that she purchased, and then she reproduced it, and this is her stitch. And she did add in July 4th on here, and then she used the Aura Fill colors or Aura Floss colors to add this into her bowl. So I bought this from her site, or from her Etsy shop, and I'm gonna add this into my bowl as well. So I'm gonna put this in my bag. And this is all gonna go to StitchCon with me. So I'm excited about having this to go to StitchCon and work on it and hopefully get a lot done. Okay, so that's my June plan. And then I'm also going to have like one larger piece, which is in the mail, I think. So I'll show you that whenever it comes. But it's a fun piece and I'm excited, and it's patriotic. Okay, I'm trying to read my own notes. July, I'm gonna work on Christmas, and I'm still working on getting what I'm doing for that together. Oh, I did purchase, and sorry if you hear that noise. We're having our house painted, so they're getting the ladder on to finish touching up. Teresa Kogut, the retreat pieces from the Annabella's retreat. Annabella's, Elaine, is selling them through a private Facebook group, or that's where the link is. You have to join the group, which is called Teresa Kogut Stitch and Sew Along. She's hosting a stitch along for all of the charts. I did order 2 of them. They're on their way. But if you are interested in those, you need to go join the group, and then you can purchase them. And she has the rights for a year to sell them. And then after that, then they'll be widely released. But if you are looking for them now, you can go there. Okay, let me go ahead and announce the winners from last week's giveaway, and then I will go over my haul, and then I'll do this week's giveaway. So for number 1 from last week, and if you are a winner, send me an email at sweetwaterstitcher@gmail.com what you won, and I'll get it in the mail. So the first one was Sweet Square Teal, and the winner was Joanna Groover. Joanna Groover, you are the winner. Congrats. Number 2 was the Plum Street, which was Star Barks. And the winner of this is Kim Turner. So congratulations, Kim, and send me an email. And the third one was the needle minder from A Needle Runs Through It. And the winner of this is Jessica Korthals. Korthals. You are the winner. So send me an email and I'll get this stuff in the mail to you guys as soon as you let me know your address. All right, so the next part is haul, and then I will do the giveaway for this week, and then I will sign off. So I wanted to go through what I got. One is, this was from the Artsy Housewife, and she is on Etsy. She also, her name is Gigi, and she also has a Flosstube, which is great. She designs charts, and I just loved this chart. So I wanted to share this with you guys. She has some birds. She has a bunny. She has another one that is like a, she has butterflies. There's a flower basket. So many pretty, but this one I just especially loved. I loved the teal house. So that was one thing. The next is, this is from Primrose, and this is the Stitch Along with Mom. And it is the Stacie Nash Pretty in Pink, and I got the chart and the thread pack. And that starts on June 8th, and I would like to stitch along with them. I love this so much. I actually thought about doing this for Mother's Day, but then I ended up, I'm gonna wait till when they start, but I've wanted to do this, so I love that. And that just came today. And then from Fat Quarter Shop, oh, I have some of these, but I wanted to get some more. These are the Thread Milk from Thread Milk Designs. Lori, they're so cute, but I think these are the same. Yeah, those are the same. And then I got another one. This one is a little bit different. These are all spool tops, I think. And this is the other one. But Fat Quarter Shop has some packs. You can also get them from the Thread Milk website, which I went and ordered like kind of in bulk. Some of those, so that's wonderful. This, I was on the fence about ordering, and then whenever I saw Teresa Kogut show how she used this, I was completely sold. So this is called the Snap Trap, and it's from Punky Pearl. Heather, she's awesome and so fast. So I will link her shop below too. But this is the one I got. And of course, the bright, excuse me, stars. This is, again, this is my favorite print in the blue. So you open it up, and it has a double zipper, so it goes both ways. And inside, it has a zipper pocket, another pocket. This could be to like put thread on, or like a thread ring. And then it has all these zipper pockets that you put your different projects in. And then it all zips up together. And then you can carry it like this. And the thing that really sold me, and of course I don't have it up here, is that Teresa puts her Halo Go light in here also. And it just fits right in the back. So all you really have to do is put 3 or 4 projects in here, and off you go to a retreat. So I really wanted to get this to take to StitchCon, because I thought, oh my gosh, the fabric inside even is cute. The pockets. But I thought this was so cool. I mean, you just have to bring this thing. So if you are interested, like I said, when I saw it in use, I was like, oh my gosh, that thing is amazing. So I will link her shop below. I have bought some other stuff from her too. She's always quick, fast, great craftsmanship. If you want to see how things go in, go watch Teresa's latest Flosstube, where she shows what she took to the retreat when she went, and she has it all packed, and it's a really good representation of how to use the Snap Trap. So that came, and I'm thrilled about that. And then, like I had said, I got some of this, which is the Oh, it's actually 32 count. The Tornado fabric from Fox and Rabbit. This is awesome for patriotic. Okay, this is going to be part of my July. I wanted to do this. I bought the kit from Country Sampler to do it how they did it. I love that. That's just some more fabric. What else? I had bought some different black fabrics so that I could... Oh, I did get this kit in the mail since last time. This is Mary Gibson. This is from Whilst Iris Naps, Christine. And this was an exclusive through the Homespun Needlework Facebook group. This is not available anymore. The time to buy it has stopped. But I did want to share that if you're interested in exclusive kits, because it came with everything, the fabric, the floss, and it came with one of the little fripperies, that join that group. And I've shown some other exclusives I've gotten through them as well, but this one in particular just looked so fun, and with the red houses, and I love Whilst Iris Naps. So that had come. I got, this is also for some giveaways. I got this stuff from, oh my goodness. I'm going to put the, I've had this in here for 2 weeks. Okay, I have to put the shop below because I've already misplaced the name. And I feel very badly. So this, I got some fabric to finish the backs of my pillows. And this one I got to make a project bag with. I also got some little pins to go on my pillows. And she sent along this cute little notebook. And then she sent me 2 charts. And I actually have these, so I'm going to give these away. So this is Little House Needleworks, a stitching bee. And then also Honeybee Sampling. This one I have started, and this one I have had in my pile to start for a long time. So thank you so much, and I am going to give those away because I actually already have those. And I'm putting the shop name right here because names escape me right now. I feel really bad. Okay. So that was another thing. And let me just make sure there's nothing else. Oh, these were 2 cute charts I got from Homespun Elegance. This is Land of the Free Sampler. I just thought that was cute. Long sampler. And then this is Sampler Flag. This would be cute to go in a dough bowl. And the last thing, which is what everything is in, is, what else was in? Oh, that was just some fabric. Okay, the last, no. Let me just make sure that the name of this Etsy shop is not sitting in my bag. No, okay. So the last thing is this I got from Country Sampler. This is a bag with sampler on it. So this is for sale on their website. I just thought it was so cute and I wanted to put all my goodies in it. Okay. So that is all I have for haul, which is kind of a lot, but it's been 2 weeks, so it is what it is, and it's Mother's Day. But I have some giveaways for this week. So thank you guys so much for watching. I wanted to, this amazing shop, who it is Susan from Stitch It Up VA. She so graciously reached out. She was who donated the cotton. She reached out and said she wanted to donate a pair of pink Kohana scissors for a giveaway in honor of Mother's Day. And so thank you so much, Susan. So one of the giveaways, which I'll go ahead and do the rundown, in order to enter, you need to leave a comment, and you can leave whatever comment you want. I don't have any questions for this week, but just leave a comment what you're working on or what you're doing for Mother's Day. Then you need to be over 18. You need to be a U.S. resident, and you need to like the video and subscribe to my channel. So number 1 is, and I'm not going to unwrap them because they're so nicely wrapped, but it is a pair of the small Kohana scissors, and they are the new pink ones. So the pink handle Kohana scissors is number 1. Number 2, and I should have brought this. This is Happy Birthday America by Brenda Gervais, and I received this stitched in a exchange, so I'm going to give my pattern away, and it has the fabric to do the around the edge to finish it. So this is number 2. Number 3 was also an amazing donation from Rachel, who runs the Stash Unload cross stitch only group, and I'll put a link to the group below. But this is for number 3. The chart is My Heart's Welcome, and this is number 3. And number 4 is Christmas Mini Moon. This is number 4, and those are both from Rachel. Thank you so much, Rachel. And then these I'm also going to do today too. The Stitching Bee. So this is number 5. And number 6 is Honeybee Sampling. Number 6. So thank you guys for the donations for the giveaways this week. Thank you to everyone for watching. Happy Mother's Day. I will be back potentially next week, probably in 2 weeks again. But I hope to get a lot of stitching in. I hope you guys get a lot of stitching in. I know the year is wrapping up if you have kids in school at any level. Graduations, end of the year stuff. There's so much going on. But I hope everyone has a great couple weeks, and I will see you later. Bye.